Hello everyone. This is the first time in my life that a selfie stick has actually come in handy. Just sitting in my living room this morning and just got off a call with a really amazing client who I love, and I have some things to share with you. So first of all, what was I going to tell you? Okay, so ease and flow and the opposite of what that is. So last Friday, I had this crazy day. I was like frenetic all over the place, rushing around, and it was so unfamiliar to me, thank goodness, because it used to be my normal, and I can see so many women all the time, men, people in the world, constantly just rushing around to get to the next thing and overscheduling ourselves, overextending ourselves, stretching ourselves too thin, spinning our wheels, not really having anything to show for it at the end of the day, not really getting anything done, staying in the same place, all that jazz, unproductive, right? And so what I realized was those moments actually now are really infrequent for me, and they give me really good intel into what it is that I actually want and how I want to be living, loving, leading, all of that by design instead of by default. And so default mode for me looks like overscheduling, overbooking, cramming in as much as possible, doing too much, overdoing, getting into this perfectionistic mode, having no boundaries, not saying no when I'm already overcommitted or stretched too thin, and forgetting things because I'm doing the aforementioned things and forgetting where I'm supposed to be at what time, all this stuff. So it was just a gross mess, and it reminded me, I just spoke with a client on the phone earlier today, and she asked me about that, and I said, I had one of those days recently, and it reminded me what I really do want and how I want to show up in my life. And she said, well, how did you do that without judging yourself? And I said, well, I knew it was a choice in that moment that I had to make, whether I judged myself and continued to do that anyway, or if I looked for the lessons instead and just was compassionate with myself and understanding that this is an old pattern, yes, and what is it trying to show me, like looking for the lesson there. And so what I found was that the lesson it was teaching me in that moment was, one, I need to stop overscheduling and stretching myself too thin. Two, I need to really take a hard look at what the things are that I am currently committed to so that I can see whether that's a yes or a no for me. And if it's not a hell yes, then it's a hell no. At this point in time, as my business is growing, as things are changing in my life, as things are getting busier and busier, more clients to serve, more impact to have, more reach to create with my podcast and other things that are coming up, which I'm excited to share with you. And so I also realized that in my business, I've been doing similar things. Funny, the way we do one thing is the way we do everything, right? So in my business, I had been teaching private coaching and goddess archetype work and sisterhood and a couple other things, and I was like, wait, why am I doing this all so separately? Why can't I just combine it? This is the idea that I've had for a while. And why am I not working with women who are completely 100% devoted and committed to growing their businesses, to being feminine leaders in the world, to really changing the world from the inside out through a soulful mission in a business and putting that mission in action? So I realized that I needed to streamline and I needed to focus. And in order to do that, I had to make some tough decisions. I had to start doing things differently, because if we keep doing things the way we've been doing them, then we're just going to get the same results. So I realized that I'm going to streamline my offerings and that there's going to be just one main way to work with me in person, or not in person, online, but face-to-face with me, not a virtual program or a product or pre-recorded content, but really FaceTime with me online or in sisterhood, all of that. So I'm streamlining it now. I'm really excited to share this with you. And so here's my special announcement that I'm sharing today in the spirit of focus, streamlining, efficiency, productivity, and amazing results. which is that I am going to be offering a program called the Goddess Tribe Mastermind starting September 5th. It's the first full week in September. There are 9 spots available. There's currently 2 that are filled, and so there are 7 spots remaining. I'm so excited about this offering. Basically, it's taking everything I love to do in my business, rolling it into one offering, and offering it to the women that I love working with most, which are soulful women entrepreneurs on a mission, dedicated to business growth, really creating an impact through their mission and their business, and creating change in our world as a result of really updating their internal systems as women in the 21st century, finding new ways of doing, of being, of loving, living, leading, and being able to tune into their feminine power, really create rituals around their cycles, be able to create sustainable success and change in our world from the inside out, and healing in our world. So that's going to look like coaches, healers, business owners, entrepreneurs. If you are a soulful feminine woman who is either starting a business right now or has a business that's just a couple years in, I'd love to speak with you. There's an application link on the website at emilycastle.com/mastermind for the Goddess Tribe Mastermind program. We're going to be doing amazing work together, and it's super affordable because this is the one offering that I'm going to focus everything on. You're going to get my all, and it's a beta test program. So this is the time to get in because the pricing's never going to be this low again, and there might be other live in-person retreats and things in the future that weave into this program. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And then from there, I'm going to be focusing on really providing an e-course, which is called the Sexy Soulful Success Masterclass, focusing on my podcast to reach more women for free worldwide, which is Sexy Soulful Success. You can also find that on my site. And creating amazing content, writing for the Huffington Post, writing for my own blog, being really consistent there, and creating some really awesome things that get to be on my site that you can purchase, like an ebook and some other bigger picture things, and then doing some speaking engagements across the country and maybe internationally over the next 9 to 12 months. So it's really exciting, and I thought, this is just such a testament to the way that a feminine business evolves, because we think it's supposed to be one way, we set the vision and intentions, and then it ends up changing. And my VA, Katie, knows that. I saw that she just joined the video. Hi, Katie. She knows that my business plan sort of changes and evolves and shifts almost every single month. And as I get new intel, as I dive into new experiences, as I experiment with different programs and services and products and women, and I get to talk to more women and see what they really need and crave from me, and just in their lives, in their businesses, whatever, in relationships, what I find is that I'm getting clearer and clearer and clearer on my mission, getting clearer on my path, on my purpose, on what I'm supposed to be offering. And so this is what feels like the big thing. And this is what I'm really desiring to devote myself to for the next 9 months, maybe 10 months, starting now until the end of May. So the program is 9 months, which is the sacred cycle of creation for us as women. As we know, birthing something new into the world for us is a 9-month process. And so birthing a new business or birthing a new version of yourself is also a 9-month process for women. So loves, I can't wait to talk to you soon. Hopefully you'll fill out an application, and if not, be sure to join us if you're not convinced yet that this is something you need to partake in and participate in and sign up for and invest in for yourself. Join us for a free training. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the work that I do, and there's going to be some free resources, awesome content there for you anyway. If you just show up, we're going to do some ritual practices and things that I use for success in business and life. And yeah, I can't wait to talk to you soon and to see you at that free training. It's next Thursday, August 18th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you can sign up and receive the link to join us at emilycastle.com/events. You scroll to the bottom of the page, there's a couple live events there, and then the virtual event, the free training, is at the bottom there, and you'll just enter your email and name, and I'll send you all the details you need to join us that day, and also the replay if you can't make it live on that day. But for those of you who do make it live, I'm excited to share that there will be some amazing bonus offers and special things that I'm going to be giving only the people who are live. So be sure to join us live on Thursday, August 18th. That's next Thursday. And mark your calendar so you don't forget. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be sending out reminders. Be sure to sign up to receive the link and the call details and the replay if you can't make it live at emilycastle.com/events. And I will talk to you soon. Mwah! Have a great day.